Well, I've got a green light, so at the very least in the YouTube archived recording, or whatever you call it, VODs on demands. No, that says it twice. Point in case being, we should be live. I'm terribly sorry for the delay, specifically, but also. But unfortunately, someone decided to just out of bloody nowhere change the game, and we had to flip the table.
Wait. I said I've got to play. I downloaded this like 10 minutes ago.
She sure did.
Yeah. Beep, boop, moop, boob. Hi, in a good mood to you all, says all the people in chat.
You can't just read out the beep boop test.
So, hello everybody. Yes, sorry. I know we were supposed to be playing Oni, but I just couldn't wait. 2 Point Hospital has been released this afternoon, and my intention was, I was talking to Mia about this yesterday, and I was saying we could stream Oni tonight, and then maybe we could do a stream tomorrow of 2 Point Hospital. But tomorrow we are having a big change to our technical setup, so I don't think I'd actually get a chance to play. And I was like, no, I want to play 2 Point Hospital. So I've had like 10 minutes to download this and just play it long enough to make sure I had all of the audio settings right, and so we're gonna play this instead.
Yeah, and in the meantime, I had to somehow cobble together a thumbnail. Luckily, provided
like 10 minutes.
Potato provided me with art assets in the past. I just didn't put enough thought into actually composing it. So here you go. Have a nightmare train wreck. I'm hoping to remedy that. One of those two words. In that context, Potato's asking, did I make a bubble for 2 Point Hospital yet? What are you bloody thinking?
So, let's just say hello to all the people before I click start, because...
Of course. Say hello to the Spotted Cow.
Spotted Cow, good moo.
Belle also.
And hello, Bernie.
Potato, who's saying rude words in chat.
Hello, Potato, you sexy shiny thing.
No, stop it. And yes, that's it.
All right.
For the moment.
Okay. Right, well, let's get started. There'll be a little bit of dialogue at the beginning, which sets the tone for this game. And
is it going to be read out, or do I have to prepare to make a voice for a doctor?
No, it does all of the voices. We have a...
I'm a doctor. That's totally what doctors sound like.
Right. I need to go here and then go to new... Yeah, as you can see, I just literally... Look, you can see what time I downloaded. We started streaming at 8. I did my test at 7:55 and another one at 7:57.
Stop the thing! Say hello to Tammy.
Hello, Tammy. Welcome to the stream. I can delete those because there's nothing there. Right.
Well, they're gone now.
New.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
I adore how well they reproduced the feel of the original theme hospital. Also say hello to Ralph.
Hello, Ralph. Welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank.
No, that's a man. Welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank. No, I'm gone. This hotspot here's where your first hospital is. Click on it to get started.
All right, so we'll have about 5 minutes of
tutorial.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's your face down in the corner.
Yeah.
I don't like when games do that. It's
there's things
intrusive
about this I really like, actually. We do need to rename our... Oh, chat, have a think about what we're going to name our foundation. I'm thinking...
Oh no, they're going to come up with something horrible like the Poopy Farm.
No, I was thinking more like the Sexy Shiny Place.
No, you can't... We'd have to combine those two things, and that just makes it definitely
worse.
Sexy
Shiny Poop? No, definitely not.
No, the poopy shiny farm. The Salford Safety Space, Farm Co, or the old SSS. Ooh, that reminds me while we're doing that. Did you hear that the ISS is currently slowly depressurizing?
Oh, I like that.
What? You like that the ISS
No,
is
no, no, no.
depressurizing? That's a bit rude. The Salford No Trousers. What? No, we're not going to name it the No Pants Zone. You heard me.
Actually, zone, because this is it's a whole company. Corporation. There we go.
Ralph is suggesting that you should make a trousers, or
Okay.
else it's nudity.
No Trousers Corporation.
Well,
Okay, are we happy?
by we, do you mean yourself?
No, no, I'm
Because
talking
yes,
about
I
chat.
assume you are.
Yeah, and just while chat think about that, just to let you know, for people who liked the old, what's it called?
Theme hospital.
Theme Hospital. This has, how many years ago was that? Or decades even? It's the company who has developed this got the old developers together. So
They did?
yeah, it's actually the original, or a lot of the people who worked on the original Theme Hospital have been brought back together again to then work on this. So
Well, my praise for recreating the theme is now a bit mute, given that they literally
they got the same
hired
people.
the guys who knew how to make it. I thought that was a nice replication,
No,
reproduction,
As well as buying the rights, they got the people back together again, which I think is brilliant.
It sure is.
Because
But
all those people have been off in other places and stuff. No shirt, no shoes, no problem. I like that. All right, let's go. So, Hogsport. So we're beginning our career here as a hospital administrator, learning the basics of the job by establishing our first hospital. Let's go. Oh, and just before we get going, let's just scroll back up. I've got to read out Bell also. Bernie's original message there. He says, Sal, before I say what I have to say next, let me just preface that with saying that you are my favourite streamer YouTuber and I love your videos, streams. Thank you. But I have to say that where games are concerned, you have the attention span of goldfish. So, yeah, I know, shiny thing. There was like a new shiny thing. How could I resist? I've been addicted to this like since I first saw the very first video, which I think was an AVAC video. Anyway, let's go.
in the meantime, I have the attention span of a pensioner, as in I'm trying to live in the past, but Sal keeps telling me Thief is not a good game to stream.
Right,
Moving the camera, try looking around the building.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
you
we
probably
gotta
don't need to
do
hear
a
that.
few things.
Okay.
Got to build. So first thing the hospital will need is a reception. Patients will head here when they arrive at the hospital. Let's build a reception desk near the entrance. There's a lot of comedy in some of the on-screen messages, so I will read a fair few of them. Right, before I do that, how do I
In the
want
meantime, Potato's suggesting that we have a no pants knickers Friday.
I'm thinking we're going to want rooms here, so maybe I'll put my reception desk somewhere up here and we can have like a little long, thin waiting area, maybe? So, something like... Oh, I didn't know you... Oh, yeah, so left mouse button and drag left or right. So Z and X. I've been using Z and X. So, maybe about there. Okay.
It's not a bit far away from the door.
Oh, it gives people a place to queue. Alright, so we now have to hire an assistant. Alright, who have we got?
Mark Porridge.
We
We have to take the man because...
but he's got cheese for brains and he doesn't know what he's doing. So that doesn't bode well. What about this person?
Yeah, but he's called
Will
Porridge.
work for peanuts. Ooh. Positive. Weak bladder, but yeah, that's not so bad. Inspiring, hygienic, likes to argue, gets stuck on boss fights. Well, do you know, I get stuck on boss fights too, so I think we'll get on well.
I don't remember the last time you played a game with a boss fight.
Well, that's because usually I hand over to you in time to, like, you know,
exactly.
do a boss fight.
Ralph has a valid concern about the placement of your reception. What of the patients that come and can't walk because, you know, it's a bloody hospital? What then, Sal? What are you going to do?
Well, wheelchairs.
Well, of course they will already have one when they come in.
Great. Before we officially open, we'll need a GP's office. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Let's build a GP's office now. Oh, just to mention, if we sound a little bit echoey, we've just got the room half rearranged at the moment.
You didn't need to mention that.
Yeah,
now
well,
they're
because
going
the
to
audio
listen
might
for
be a
it.
bit weird.
Well, in the
Should be
recording
back to-
test, it sounded fine, but
Oh,
now
did it?
that you brought their attention to it, they're going to recognize it. No, I didn't have quite the effect I was hoping for.
Alright, so...
Oh, the phone, by the way. Is it normal that GPs are working in a hospital? Is
Not
that
in
an
the UK.
Is that an American thing?
I think in America it might be normal. We only need a 3x3. I think I'll put the door over here. How's the audio, everybody? Is the voiceover in the background too loud?
Favorite radio station with the vastly overqualified Sir Nigel Bickleworth. I'm here to inform, to entertain, and to bring some small measure of sophistication to your drab little lives. Should any of you have any requests for popular
Let's
tunes,
put it
as I believe
here.
people like to call them, do not hesitate to repress that impulse. I have no intention of playing
There.
any drivel.
Oh, goodness, I wish I could
And
talk
look
like
at
this
this.
man.
You don't actually have to build square rooms. But I think this one I'm going to keep I'm going to keep it square because we've got quite a square place to start with.
Should I mention that Belle also pointed out that you're already expecting an overflow for your hospital?
Say again, sorry?
Oh yeah, I turned up your volume because I like to ruin your life. What was I? Belle also pointed out that you're apparently already expecting an overflow of patients. Also, you're probably expecting your patients to crawl in. Because the hospital is the one that gives out wheelchairs, not the people. Belle also is asking if you can rename the characters working for you after people in chat.
Oh, I don't know, but we'll have a look. Alright, that'll do. Right, now we need a doctor. Let's have a look at our doctors. So, Pam Vinegar wants more money. A natural mentor, can't drive. And Mandy Peppermint, class clown, likes to argue, thinks their life is a rom-com, doesn't have an internet presence.
I like this
Class
man.
clown.
Minus the clown bit. I like-
Entertains people with their sweet dance moves. Oh.
What do you mean he dances? He's a doctor. Potato points out that Sal's main squeeze is simulation games, kind of like Potato likes his story-heavy games.
So
And the
hospital
audio is
open.
fine, but Ralph now points out that he can really hear an echo. Well done, Sal.
So good news, our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they register at reception, they'll be sent to the GP for diagnosis. Okay.
Tammy says she thinks it depends if the GP is on staff, but you might see them more in the emergency room.
Ah. Yeah, we keep our GPs away from our hospitals in the UK. Hospitals are... You go to see your GP in your local area, and then you're sent to a central hospital for whatever the GP wants to send you there for. Right, we've got to do some things. We have to zoom the camera.
What the hell is this? Potato's asking, when do you plan on incorporating bits?
Rotate the camera. Okay, it's happy with that.
What do you...
Pitch the camera. There we go.
What does he mean by bits? What's a Twitch bit?
Oh, bits. Yeah.
Confidentiality is not practiced in this hospital.
I have to give Twitch my tax records to do that.
Another of its nature communes for sick people with more sense than money. Fortunately, I have equal amounts of sense and money.
Now, it's not going to...
This man is my hero.
It's not going to let me do anything. Well, I mean, I could build another GP's office, but I think it's gonna ask me to do that anyway, so... Alright, we've diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message list on the bottom right. Looks like we'll need to build a pharmacy to treat the patient. Okie dokie. So, our first message. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. It's gout. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective, unlike earlier times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. So for anyone who doesn't know, gout, at least in British English, I don't know about anywhere else, is the sealant that you put between bathroom tiles. And so when there's too much, when you're applying bathroom tiles to a wall, if you've got too much grout, you have to dig it out with a screwdriver. The patient is seeking treatment. We need a pharmacy in order to treat them. It will cost 7,600 casheroonies to build. What would you like to do? Wait, we'll build one.
The currency is really called casheroonies.
That's what I'm calling it. Right, rooms, pharmacy. Let's build it here. Like so. And we'll put in one of them things. And then we need to say, yes, thank you. And we need to hire a nurse.
What is that thing? Is that like a large lotion dispenser?
It's the pill mixer. Hangry, cheese to brains, has a party trick. Motivated, hygienic, doesn't listen to Nigel Bigglesworth anymore. I quite like you. Hygienic, better at knitting than you'd think. I think we'll go to this guy. There we go. Right, will it let me... Now we have everything we need to diagnose and cure a simple illness. See if the new staff are up for it. I want to put some benches and things around, but I think it's going to tell me to do that. Grout is the same here too. Says Tammy. Grout, I am grout, says Ralph.
Ralph would like to know why the guy on the radio sounds both American and British and like me trying to do a funny voice. Probably because that's what he really is. He's an American trying to sound British while imitating a funny voice that I do.
Patient cured. Well done, we've cured our first patient. We've earned some money and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in so we can expand the hospital.
Staff announcement.
Right, is it gonna...
Our very first patient.
Woohoo! Alright, hospital reputation increases with each patient successfully cured, but decreases when a treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. A higher reputation attracts more patients and better staff for hire.
Well, let's not invite any elderly into this hospital.
Right, is it going to let me... Oh yeah, look, see it. Oh, here we go. Right, next thing, janitors and maintenance. Now that we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Oh, perish the thought. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered, bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines, and while you're at it, make sure we've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? Okay. I am going to put down a bench, though. Right, fire extinguisher. Yeah, we better do that. That is the... Oh no, it's the right way around. I'm just looking at it from a weird angle.
Ralph would
Alright,
like to know how someone dying in a hospital is going to ruin their reputation, especially if people wouldn't be able to find out. I mean, we don't advertise that people die here, do we?
Ooh, this guy's level 9
We now
Orbonaut.
bring you this segment, Sir Nigel Reviews. Today
I think we'll
take a
go
look
for
at the
Scotty
new fine
Bork.
dining establishment Les Soufflés
Yes.
Treats. And what a delight for the experienced palate this is.
And
The scrambled emu eggs on pickled toast are particularly good.
we need another fire extinguisher. We'll put one in there. All right. So janitors are called to repair machines when the maintenance levels fall below 50%.
But you can also request something to be repaired immediately.
Yeah. So how does someone dying ruin a hospital's reputation? I think it's more if we kill them.
How would we kill them?
Well, you know, by poor
Fair
treatment.
point.
Keeping people happy. It's important to keep your staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty and hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drinks and a comfy seat when they're between appointments. If they become unhappy, they will leave to go to another hospital. Okay. Right.
Yeah,
another
because going to
bench.
another hospital in the middle of your treatment is going to make things happen quicker. I've
We
been
need-
in hospitals before.
A leaflet
Several.
stand.
Didn't work.
There.
What's that stand?
It's a leaflet stand. I thought I'll put it in the middle of the floor so it can be accessed by 4 people at once. We need a drinks machine. Where did I put the door? There. Okay. And a snack machine. We'll put that on this side. Nice.
Tammy says that obituaries sometimes do say where the person died, while Ralph tries to argue that it wouldn't happen like this if we tried to hide the body before they'd find out. Staff energy and breaks. Staff get tired as they work and will eventually go on a break. A staff room will help them relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks help them keep them happy too. If you make a room larger and fill it with interesting things, it will be considered more prestigious. People using a higher prestige room will become happier. A nice staff room will also help the staff regain energy faster.
Very good.
That wasn't as funny as I'd hoped it would
Please
be.
drive home safely and soon.
I was just thinking about putting another plant maybe in there, but anyway, let's get a staff room built. So I think
Ralph is suggesting as an alternative we could display the bodies for more prestige.
ooh, we've cured. Let's just have a look at this. Item controls. Oh yeah, we know that. New illness, clamp, has been discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, clamp. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go. Afflicts many living statues and selfie-taking chumps. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. I should maybe get you to read out the messages as well, Mir.
Sure, I wasn't sure which ones I'm supposed to read out and which I'm not.
I think we'll do a long, thin staff room like that.
Clamp? Clamp hands? Ralph was asking. Also, apparently they call him Clamp.
Point radio. Our reporter on the field, Sally Fig Blanket, has just returned with her camera crew from another field trip. As to what she was reporting on, I cannot say. Nobody tells me anything.
So if we put drinks machines and snacks machines in here, I don't know whether staff pay for drinks and snacks, but at least it'll
Oh, they
means
better
they can,
do.
It means that they can feed themselves and stuff.
Bell also realizes that you might have not been paying entirely attention while I was reading out chat, so he is reiterating a bit that happened a little earlier on. After I said we could display the bodies, you said, "Oh."
Oh, did I?
You did.
I mean, yeah. I may have. Oh, I can put lockers in. Look.
Attention span of a goldfish. You try to justify your
Well, I did have
weird
a
body
bit
display
of a thing for refugees when I was playing the forest. We should put a plant in here as well to make it a bit prettier.
Staff announcement.
Well, yeah, but it's a different thing if you're trying to deter some weird cannibals from eating you in the middle of a forest, and if you're just displaying them in the middle of a hospital.
Okay, Mia, you can read that one.
Oh, yes, right. Staff room. Staff will head to staff room when they're on a break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them become fully refreshed before their break ends. Note, you can place a member of staff in a staff room to make them take a break, or in a workroom to make them work there. To pick up a member of staff, hover over them and hold the left mouse button. I feel like...
I'm looking at chat as well. Ralph's pointing out, as quoting me saying I had a thing for effigies as he walks away slowly.
Don't be like that. She spent the day with Boris and Apple and Minty, and Boris had a thing for badgers. Apple has a thing for midgets, and Minty... What did Minty have a thing for?
I can't remember, but Anubis had a problem with his wood.
Oh yeah, and Anubis had... Charlie work! Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering if there are no bins nearby. Oh, hold on, that was a comma, not a full stop. While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. You might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will help maintain all of these, restocking vending machines, sweeping up litter, emptying bins, and unblocking toilets.
Very good. And I do know we actually need...
Toilets are unlocked now, by the way.
Excellent. We need another assistant because our current assistant is on a break. Girl next door has been in a sword fight. Ooh. Short temper, thinks their life is a rom-com. Favourite flavour is yellow. Green fingers, double jump. Oh, green fingers is good. Yeah, gonna hire you, because then while he's on a break, he'll actually water some plants for us. Right, toilets.
So come on down to Crumley Mega
Now, how much room have we got around here? Because I want to make sure that we can 1, 2, 3 and a space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I can actually make another long, thin toilet like that.
I've got the feeling that your reception hall is just going to be the main corridor of the building.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Is it really, though? I like snaking corridors for a hospital.
Well, we've got a very square kind of hospital just here.
At a GP's office.
Oh, sounds like the GP's gone on a break. Stick a bin in the corner, maybe a plant to make it a bit better.
Oh, for crying out loud, the GP is dancing. Never mind, he's sitting down again.
Okay, right, now people won't go to the toilet in the middle of the... Right, best hire another doctor then, hadn't we? Unhygienic, hangry...
Further diagnosis. We're hearing reports of some new illnesses in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they will send a patient for further diagnosis.
Okie dokie. Yeah, what
Janitors will empty bins and unblock toilets when required. This is much better than having to sweep up litter and other waste.
Oh, I thought it was food of... Oh, go on.
Hospital level. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get longer. We may need to build more GP offices and other rooms and hire more staff to deal with the extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room. Is that how you pronounce queue? I've got the feeling that it's not.
Short temper, charming, comes with a kung fu grip. Okay, that was Isla Derp. And Claire Boop. Girl next door, terribly dull, tires easy, assumes all parties are fancy dress. Oh, yeah, I know you tire easily, and you're terribly dull. What does that actually mean? Makes people bored. Target of unrequited idolization, wants more frequent breaks. Oh, but he assumes all parties are fancy dress. I think we might have to go. Well, no training.
Bluish car. Your car
I think we'll
is
get this guy.
from Cubic.
Guy, girl. Actually, we don't need one just at the moment.
Thank you.
Well, okay, we've got a spare. All right, what's he want me to do next? Oh, unlock the. Oh no, that's to unlock the ward. Did it say that it? What room did it want me to do? Oh, general diagnosis. Okie dokie. Right, we'll do that down here. Although I could make a weird shaped fancy room down here if I needed to. Yeah, I could. We'll put the door there.
What happened to your plan of turning the reception into the main corridor?
It's still being the main corridor.
Yeah, but now you've got this weird side corridor that's undermining your efforts.
That's so that. Let me just tilt this a little bit so I can see what I'm doing at this angle a bit more. I'll put that there. I was thinking we could do something like that, you see.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, I approve. We
If
don't.
ever you have found yourself at a loss as to the correct
Bin.
usage of the English language,
See, and then we can put a
you need
filing
your
cabinet down
Guide
here.
to Good grammar. A public service I perform with no shortage of humility.
Actually, that way around, like that.
Pronunciation as well, but I fear your underdeveloped vocal abilities would make this quite
Just adds to the
impossible.
prestige of the room then. I think we need a fire extinguisher in this room
I
as
love
well.
this man so much.
I think you're supposed to hate him, Mia.
You're supposed to hate. You're
'Cause
supposed
he's
to hate
such
a man
an
so lovely.
He's an insufferable snob.
Are you kidding me?
All right,
He
let's
is.
put a
I
window
keep
in, 'cause
forgetting
that'll
what
help.
that word is in English.
Oh, right.
Role
we need-
model.
We need another nurse. You're good in a pharmacy. Funny, uses mustard like butter.
Using hospital facilities.
Class clown, startled by fog. Terribly dull, a real burden. Right, well, it's going to have to be you. I'd rather you were in the...
Diagnosis.
Rather you were in the pharmacy, actually. Might swap those two over. So now we can put some benches and things down here.
I never understood having windows on the inside of a house, though.
No, I don't... Actually, we could put...
I mean, I guess they need to do it in this game to make.
What?
You fixed the window problem. Well done.
I'm glad you like it.
You've unlocked the ward. Newsflash. These are a peculiar new illness in town. Lightheadedness. Oh, I was going to pronounce this entirely differently at first. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may also need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna just stick a
In the
bench
meantime,
down in here.
Bell also points out that Q is pronounced like the letter Q, and it's one of the best words in the English language. Incidentally, Q is also the best letter too.
Well, it's good to know that you have a favourite letter. I approve.
Well, it's not me.
No, I mean, I'm talking about Bernie.
Oh, fair point.
Let's put a plant down there.
Wasn't that old internet
up a little
joke
bit.
that Q, as in the word Q, is just the letter Q followed by 4 silent letters?
There's a lot of places
I
that are
don't
not very
know.
pretty.
Those plants seem to be radiating stuff.
Oh,
It's
that's-
concerning.
When I'm holding the plant, it tells me what the prettiness of the room is. A lot of people waiting for the pharmacy.
Right, Potato has a question for you. How do you pronounce the last letter in the alphabet?
Z.
There you go.
Let's have a look. Oh. Yeah.
Oh yes, right. New illness, misery guts discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to a nihilistic semicolon. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy.
I think we need to send you there too.
What? Why? I'm fine.
I think, are you suffering from a nihilistic semicolon, Mia?
You're just taking the mickey now.
Oh, staff promotion.
Oh, do I need to read out that Mandy Peppermint is ready for promotion from student doctor to junior doctor?
We'll promote them.
Oh, well done, Jimmy.
All right. what do we
Potato
need
wants to know
do?
how I pronounce it. Well, technically I pronounce it set. But,
Another message, Mia?
oh yes, Jesus, Cowslap Christ, we've discovered another illness, pockwarts, a rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy, or with witchcraft, really. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy.
That must be why we've got quite a
Do we have a
few
witchcraft department?
pharmacy. Yeah, we call it pharmacy.
No, that's a different thing. We do have a clown department going by the trailer.
A special stick.
Right, our best
Potato
reward.
is suggesting we shouldn't bring in the cocktails. He speaks from experience.
I can make a nice big ward because I've left enough room to. I think that sort of size will do nicely.
Heavens, that's a large door.
Let's
Can we give
do
the
it like
pharmacy
that.
a counter or something?
And then we'll put this that way around. Right, I'm just going to put like 2 beds or something in here quickly because there is somebody waiting to use this room.
Need water.
And then do we need...
Wards. Wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work there in the room settings. This is useful if you have lots of patients.
Okie dokie.
Again, to reiterate my point, would it be possible to add some sort of counter in the pharmacy? Oh, I like this
Counter?
bit. You know, a counter. Hospital star rating. The 2-point health ministry is keen to recognize the achievements of every hospital in the county. If you can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organization. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. Continue to expand the hospital to acquire a 1-star rating.
Woohoo!
Speaking of languages, Bill also says that he still can't get over how cute my personal take on the old German expression,
To repair drug mixer.
I have only
Oh,
one word to say to you today.
Do we need a janitor who can fix things?
Trousers.
Yes.
do we not have one?
Ought to be
I'm not
worn at
sure
all
we do.
times. They protect against sunburn and knobbly-knees.
We probably need a new one anyway. Uh-oh, we've got a guy with lightheadedness. I need to build that room pretty quickly. Right, let's do that.
Firmament, an English word.
It's what?
Firmament.
What?
The sky, other word for sky
Oh,
or heaven.
firmament.
There we go, that's the one I was looking for. In German there is a very common expression that references the firmament. Some body part meant for sitting down, and Jan. And apparently, my way of expressing that as Firmament gesessen Seitenfaden is apparently very humorous to Bill also.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
see.
sure if I needed to explain that.
But I
Oh.
like that you did.
Well, there we go.
I'll tuck it in the corner, I think. And... we don't need it. Pause. One of those. And we need the console. Let's see. I prefer to have it so that the treating person is watching what's going on. I think that's quite important. We'll put a plant in there to just pretty it up a little. And a window so everybody else can watch.
Didn't we just discuss not having windows in here?
All right, what
Oh,
do we
for
need?
crying
A
out
doctor.
loud.
Oh, a doctor's gone in to sort it out, I think.
What's that light bulb guy? Oh no.
He's got lightheadedness.
Oh.
Shall we watch this?
This is not funny. Stop it.
There you go, old guy. Hey, he's no longer got lightheadedness.
I don't like how he's wearing shorts to the hospital.
Well, sometimes when you go to hospital, you can't actually determine the state of your dress at the time you went.
If you smell something
Well, yeah, but
suspicious,
the
please fill out
trick-
form 37B.
The trick here is to just never wear shorts.
I've seen you wear shorts, Mia.
It was a very dire moment where we had temperatures above 40 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, I know,
I
and
was
you wore
dying.
shorts. Oh, we got a message. Let's have a look at the message. Oh, we cured 20 patients.
Potatoes. Kudos! By completing the objectives and challenges, our organization earns kudos. We can use this to gain access to new items. Take a look at the items list. Any new item with a padlock can be unlocked using K. Best of all, we can then purchase that item in any of our hospitals. Use it wisely. Potatoes concerned that during the lightheadedness curing procedure, the head just got plopped down and wasn't actually screwed in.
No, I do like the next comment.
Tammy says if that's how they cure being lightheaded, how do they cure constipation? Same seat upside down?
Oh, I don't know, but because there is.
Why is he sniffing the plants?
He's got green fingers. He likes to like mess around with the plants when he's.
and
got
now
spare
he's
time.
coughing at the window. We desperately need more people with lightheadedness. This man is concerning.
Right, let's put in some more seating and things, I think. Alright, so we have drinks. We probably need maybe another leaflet stand. And
Time for another sommelier over the rainbow. Today featuring a bottle of 2009 Pale Toad. This charmless Chardonnay
Something
is
like
as
that, I
insipid
think.
a wine as I've ever spat out. It has a foul nose, hinting at
how
leftover baked
is
beans. As for the taste, well, I would rather
is that
lick an
central? Oh, it
actual
is,
toad
okay.
than drink another glass.
let's just see how. Yep, there's no huge queues anywhere. We're doing alright. Right, what am I supposed to do? Oh, build another GP's office. Okay, I don't mind if I do. So, where shall... Let's just zoom out and have a look at how things look. We could put another GP's office here.
Ashamed of their condition. You know who you are.
Potato suggests that the constipation department is going to be the extraterrestrial branch of the hospital because they specialize in probes.
Could be, couldn't it? I honestly don't know what to expect. I saw a lot of videos on the pre-release of this game, but I know that that only had small amounts of the content that's now available and a lot of the illnesses that are now available. Oh,
What are you doing? Why is the bin a kilometre away from the place where they produce anything that needs to go in the bin?
it's awards ceremony time.
Oh, you win a prize!
But do we?
Sorry, I was trying to imitate the voice of that man. And the winners are...
For Doctor of the Year, year 1 is... Yay! Is that us?
Dr. Mandy Peppermint, that's
It
us.
is!
Let me guess,
Nurse of
we
the
have
year?
the only doctor in the county.
Nurse of the Year goes to...
Are we
Yay,
going to hand
us
out
again.
all the awards now?
We get kudos for this as well.
Okay.
Janitor of the Year goes to...
I have no idea what the
Oh, Jumbo Megacorp. Not us, that's one of our competitors.
name. Jumbo Megacorp.
Yeah.
Well, Assistant of the Year goes to the Orb Foundation.
Ooh. Employer of the Year goes to... Yay! We are Employer of the Year! Woohoo!
Wow, they have very low
I'm
standards.
the best boss. No deaths? Did we get no deaths?
Well, I'd assume all of us
Yay!
did get no deaths.
We got no deaths.
Oh, well, fair point. The most
Yeah, look at him.
prestigious hospital is the Bungle Medotech.
Yeah, not us. Well, you know, we're only a beginner hospital. Patient's Choice Award goes to... Yeah, well, yeah, patients are... Stick it up
You
their
should
arse.
start killing people for this.
Oh, right. So, how do we actually close this? I don't actually know. Ah, like that.
Was it the big X button at the top of the screen?
We need a new doctor, look.
Not required in Deluxe Clinic.
Let's have a look. Tiffany Mastic, nasty
That's
and
a
a bad
woman?
whistler. Philip Digestive, charming, funny, part-time living room gymnast. Oh, I like that. He wants more money. Yeah, higher.
Well done, the
right.
hospital level has increased. Keep expanding to attract more patients and staff.
So we only need to cure one more patient, and I think we'll be able to move on to our next hospital.
Already? Shouldn't we finish this one?
Well, there's... that's the idea of me leaving it, because we'll come back to this one. So, as we... Yeah, well, I'll show you when we go back to the map, you shall... We've killed our first patient.
How did we
Yeah.
kill someone?
It was a failed therapy, and yeah, the side effects of failed therapies are pretty bad.
Well, we didn't. Well, that's very concerning. That person with lightheadedness down there just saw a person that just got cured for lightheadedness die in front of the door. That's a concerning thing. Anyway, patient death. Sad news, our first patient death. Patients can die if a treatment fails, or if they are waiting too long and their health deteriorates. The hospital repopulation will suffer as a...
Reputation.
The hospital reputation will suffer as a result. There's also a chance the patient will return to haunt the hospital. If this happens, we'll need a janitor with a ghost capture qualification. Yeah, I thought repopulation sounded out of the ordinary.
Sounded a little bit awkward in the circumstances.
That's alright.
Oh, someone needs to go to the toilet really, really, really bad. He must have been eating the cheesy gubbins.
I don't want to be like this, but I'd be really uncomfortable in a bathroom like this. There's
cheesy
so much...
gubbins. And our drinks are called Burp. I do like that. Oh, will this be our patient? Will this be our patient?
Don't jinx it, he's probably going to die.
From Bungle. Pocket watches are a thing.
Keep my eyes out of the toilet.
Now is the time for rocket watches. Bungle rocket watches fly around your head.
Rocket
so you
watches.
always tell the time.
Yay!
Bungle rocket watch today.
Dear Hospital Administrator, 1-star hospital, congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating. That's 1 out of a possible 3 by the 2 Point Health Ministry. I have retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise in Hawk Sport for further esteem and trinkets. If you believe that you're capable of more, alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organization by opening a new hospital in Lower Bollocks. Sorry,
The way you
bullocks.
say bullocks.
Bullocks. The choice,
sounds like
as they
bullocks.
say, is yours. Yours fragrantly, Trasquin Foxbridge.
I think that's
Health-
Tarquin.
Tarquin. Oh yeah, that's an R.
Tarquin.
Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister.
Right, we should.
But also suggesting that you should keep your eyes out of the toilets.
So, yes, we could continue with this hospital and we will come back here, but let's open the map.
Rise and shine, everyone. And if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down at Grogbend's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. Should all work out nicely.
Okay, so from here we can switch between the two hospitals. So we can go work on this hospital, we go and open a hospital there, and then at any point we can just come back and carry on with Hogsport. So by going here though, we'll be able to unlock a few more things and stuff. And
Oh, yeah.
while we're here, let's just have a look at our career. So we get kudos points to unlock stuff by completing these career goals. I don't think we've got any. Some of them are quite easy, like we just got to water a bunch of plants and things. Cure 100 patients. Water 100 plants, unblock 100 toilets, restock 100 vending machines. So doesn't matter where we are, that will happen. But things like training 20 staff, we can't do that in our current hospital. We've got to unlock training first. So we need to move on with our career, I reckon. At leaderboards, let's have a quick look.
You're the number one in everything.
And what this is if any of my Steam friends also get 2 Point Hospital, then their names appear on the leaderboard as well.
So you can be
Link to your
featured
Steam
in
friends.
this stream for the low price of being better than Sal at this game.
No, not
and
better,
buying
worse. Yeah, that's a thing. You have to be worse than me, because it's not fair. I can only play when I'm on stream.
it. Fair point. But you know people are going to abuse that now.
Well, why do you think? I'm sure that's why they added it. They've been very, very smart with their marketing. I wholly approve. So basically, it's like Facebook games. Yeah.
Well, not quite. You don't need to invite your friends to progress and earn another chicken or something.
And there's no requirement. I don't need to have friends in order to do anything. All right, Lower Bullocks, let's go there.
Velorsa's already quickly going to buy the game, so be the best he ever was. No, the best that there ever was. I apologise, there's a glass in the way.
Right, we'll probably have a little bit of a voiceover, I think, as we enter the new hospital.
Oh, I'm fine. How do you pronounce that town name?
The which?
The town name of where the hospital is.
Bullocks.
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 That sounds uncomfortably close to what I said earlier.
Bullocks.
Stop it.
Oh, no. Okay.
Staff qualifications. Welcome to Lower Bullocks. It's a lovely little village with a big problem. A significant proportion of the population believe themselves to be a rock star. There's only one thing that can cure this: psychiatry. Only doctors with a psychiatry qualification will be able to diagnose and treat people in a psychiatry room. We've managed to find one, but you should keep your eyes peeled for job applicants with psychiatry and other useful qualifications.
Okie dokie. Right. I'm just going to pause this while we find out what we've got, because we've already got stuff.
Well, we've got a reception, a leaflet stand, a bin, and a janitor.
Janitor.
So we have everything we really need.
So let's
Is the
have a look.
janitor the one who's qualified in psychiatry? Oh no, there are more people
There are more
back
people.
there.
More people. Let's have a look at this. Oh, and we also have unlockable plots. So
we can cure cows.
we've got. Is that a farmer's field?
It looks like it. So, soon we'll become a cow hospital.
Yeah.
I
We've
guess.
got a building site. And, of course, the obligatory child's playground that we can knock down and build new hospitals on.
Right.
Yeah, so we've got room to expand. Right, that's working.
Tammy is reminded that she actually needs to go check on her farm in Farmville too. Also, Belle also is suggesting that it's pronounced exactly like the name of that one actress, but I've probably never heard of Sandra
Bullock.
Bullock. Spoiled cow says moo in anticipation of being cured. Speaking of curing, use the staff list, patient list, and illness list to monitor and manage the people in your hospital. Quickly find staff and patients and then jump to them in the hospital.
Yeah. So I'm just going to flick through a few screens. So I think...
Potato is suggesting that you could cure the cows of their spots. Staff list. Use the staff list to quickly find people based on their job ability and qualifications. See what each person is currently doing and keep an eye on their happiness and energy. Click on someone in the list to jump to that person in the hospital. Use the job filters to view each staff type separately. Click on the arrows by each column heading to sort the list based on that column. Use the pay review button to review salaries and pay satisfaction for each staff member. Use the job assignment buttons to control which jobs each person is allowed to do. Reminds me of Oni.
I didn't want to ruin your flow, but I don't think we need to read all.
Oh, you should have told me.
Like I said, I don't want to
You
actually
basically
ruin
gave
your
me
flow.
the instruction to read out all of these. You need...
Yeah. So I shall... So
I'll
we've got
wait for signs again.
Terry Cougar, who's a doctor. Angelina Dump, who is our receptionist. And Vince Explosion, who is our janitor. All right. So he can capture ghosts and he can upgrade machines, but he can't maintain them. That's worth knowing. She's happy, or she makes people happy, and she's got good customer service skills. And Terry, our psychiatrist. Oh yeah, so he's got training, or she, not sure, has training in psychiatry and diagnostics. All right, so we've got there. Right, I'm going to click on the other things now, and it'll probably bring up more things. You don't need to read out any of these. I'll let you know.
Don't worry,
if
I'll
something
never
else.
read out anything again until you actually point at it.
Yeah, we don't need that. So no patients yet. Okay. Illnesses. Yeah, we don't need to read that. So no illnesses yet. Let's have a look at our finances. Yeah. So nothing's happened yet. So we've got no finances. Overview. Yep, all blank at the moment. Prices. So everything's just set at ordinary.
We charge $500 for a diagnosis?
We do. And
What is this, America?
it's certainly not the NHS, let's say that. Although charging 5 casheroonies for a telephone call is quite NHS-like. Here it's all
Well,
like
to be fair,
treatments
the
free.
NHS has about 14 doctors and about 60 hospitals in the region, so they just shift them around.
Loans, we don't need any, but they're available to us. Let's have a look at the data view. Don't need that. Right, so we can see how attractive is our hospital. So the green overlay, it's a bit pretty because we've got some plants.
We've got a cow farm outside the door. I'm not sure how that's going to improve the hospital rating. It's probably going to be smelly too.
Health, we've got no problems with health because there's no patients. Patients, no happiness, no patients. Staff happiness. They're all right to say that they don't have a staff room.
Yeah, it's true.
Temperature is mild. Thirst, no one's thirsty. Hungry, no one's hungry. Staff energy, everyone's okay. Hygiene, everything's fine. Toilets, we don't have any. Boredom, no one's bored because they're not here. And we don't have any machines that need... Oh, no. Of course, bins and plants and things also take maintenance.
Well, also suddenly very glad that he's a recipient of the German healthcare system. Yeah, I have to admit, I quite miss that. I'm pretty sure if I had contacted my German doctor about my problems, my slow zombification, I probably would have already been halfway cured. Instead, in Britain, they sent me to 4 different hospitals and still got no further. I love the
Indeed.
NHS.
But it has been free the whole way.
Well,
Like,
it has
you
been
didn't
free.
need insurance.
Yeah, fair point. It could be worse. I could have gone to an American hospital and had to pay about $14,000 for every visit I made.
So I'm thinking the first things I'm going to put in are a staff room and toilets. So I think I'll do that over here in this corner. I want to keep room for a ward, and the wards are quite big, so maybe this corner for a ward. So I'm tempted to shift all this stuff around so I can use this wall here for things like doctors and psychiatrists and stuff. That seems like a big space to be taken up. Mind you, I could put the ward there. So ward needs quite a large space. Yeah. Because then that way there's like 1, 2, 3. I could put psychiatrists in here.
Well, now I feel bad for, mentioning things relating to the American healthcare system. Tammy won't even tell me what they charged in terms of Medicare for her mother's healthcare.
The thing that surprises me about or that sort of shocked me about American healthcare was, apart from the
lack of
accessibility for all.
Oh no, the lack of it in general, really.
Was how much it's the responsibility of the patients to decide what it is they need. So a relative out there who had recently had a heart operation collapsed in an office, and they didn't know whether it was his heart operation. Oh no, he a year earlier he'd had a heart operation. Hang on, no. He'd had a kidney operation. He was waiting for a heart operation. He was waiting till he was old enough to get the pensioner, like the free social care. So he'd been waiting for 3 years to get old enough to get it for free. But he'd had a kidney operation in the meantime, but he also had diabetes. And they didn't know whether to take him to the hospital where he'd had his kidney care, whether to take him to a heart hospital, or whether to take him to a diabetes hospital. There wasn't like one central place, and you have to pay for the ambulance as well. So there was also the debate about, well, do we just drive in there? Do we call an ambulance? And it's like, here, it doesn't matter. If someone collapses, you just phone an ambulance, and the experts decide where to take you. Anyway, 1, 2, 3.
Well, that was depressing all of a sudden. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4. You see, if I did that 4 wide, it would make a very narrow corridor here.
I like narrow corridors.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's okay, so it's equidistant, so it doesn't matter.
Is there a problem with narrow corridors?
People can get a bit stuck in them, so you've got to sort of, like, I wouldn't want to
Well, you could slim down the GP's office, couldn't you?
I could rearrange that. See, the largest space is actually here. So maybe that's where... Maybe I will put the ward there. If this is presuming I need a big ward.
Well, as far as I understood, this is a psychiatry hospital, isn't it?
We'll need a bit of everything, I imagine.
Okay, fair point. I mean, it is a hospital.
I mean, they're not going to have like all these wings and things for just psychiatry. Okay, so I am going to put toilets here then.
The toilets really need to be so large?
We've got to cater potentially for quite a lot of people, so...
Wouldn't it be sensible to just have more smaller toilets?
Hang on, how...
This is almost an industrial-sized warehouse.
1, 2, 3.
As a bathroom.
That doesn't... I thought we might have enough room for a staff room there as well, like I did in the last place, but I don't think I would. So 1, 2, 3. If I did it... Oh, I could do it like that, and then I'd get a staff room in next door. So... Again, we'll put the door on this side. And then... we could have toilets along here.
Does the window persist if you put a toilet there? Can people just look in there while someone's using the toilet?
I presume that
the window is persisting.
This side. I presume that actually what happens is that people can not look in through the window. Maybe the toilet itself covers it or something.
Well, still, I'd be
Maybe.
slightly uncomfortable.
Pot plant there. We'll have a bin here. And
Can you turn around and look at the window, please?
we certainly can. Yeah, so you can't see through the window because the
Okay.
toilet cubicle's blocking it.
Well, that's at least a saving grace. Oh, I see it doesn't automatically put windows in this room. How nice. After Medicare and Tammy's mother's insurance paid for the ambulance, they still had to pay $75 to the city for the ride to the hospital.
Yeah, which for me as a Brit, I just found that all a bit weird. I don't know. It almost, I don't want to offend anybody, but it sort of felt a bit third world. Can't think of any other way to
now
explain
you're hitting a
it.
sore spot for the Americans. But it's true.
And the other thing that surprised me, or that I found weird, was I was watching a campaign against Obamacare, and there was a politician who was saying that he didn't believe in state-sponsored healthcare, or whatever it is that they describe ours.
So we're fictional.
Yeah, then I was like, what do you mean you don't believe in it? It's like, it does exist, it is real. It's not like Santa. You can't choose to not believe in it. You can disagree with it. But yeah, it's just weird and so inefficient. Right, so this is the armchair for our psychiatrist.
Oh, speaking of Obamacare, Abel also was suggesting earlier on that you need an Obamacare equivalent in this game. So, what about Salcare? Well, I believe she'd need to become the president of the county first before she can call it Salcare, but...
Psychiatrist couch. I think we'll
Also,
have...
then again, I'm not sure if you want to have Salcare for you. She killed as an oxygen not included.
I haven't killed anybody in oxygen not included.
Well, not recently,
It's
but in the
slanderous.
past.
Shall we? I think maybe we should allow people to see into the room, don't you think?
Yeah, sure. Let's feel the psychiatry patient. Let them feel awkward. Speaking about looking into the room, but also was suggesting that I just have to imagine that it's milk glass. Well, still, I'd still feel
I mean, that
uncomfortable in a toilet.
Look.
No, it's not
See,
milk
if we
glass.
look through there, you can actually see through the window.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know,
if we
I
look
know.
through here, it's frosted. Yay!
Yeah, I know, but still.
Privacy.
I'd
At no
still,
extra charge.
I would still be concerned about the idea of having a bathroom with frosted glass. Is this something I should read?
Yes.
New technology. We've been contacted by Bungle Technologies, who run various research hospitals across the county. They have an interesting proposition for us. Their psychiatry license was recently revoked due to an incident with, well, it's best not to go into it, really. They want to send us psychiatry patients, and in exchange will allow us to buy some of their latest technology. Until our organization acquires a research license, we need all the technology we can get on our hands.
Okay. And before I I press OK. Just read chat. There's some funny things in chat there.
Alright, Sal's toilet arrangements remind but also of his university summer concerts. And Bill also was saying, I just imagined the glass is milk glass, frosted glass. I was going to go on a rant on that. Tammy says, have the window face the insurance company. That way you can moon them. Well, at the moment it's facing a farm field, so it's about the equivalent of an insurance company.
Right.
As in, it's full of cow poo.
We have to cure a patient in psychiatry. We need another doctor.
Fair point. In the meantime, Tammy says that it's no sore spot. She actually agrees with our views on, healthcare in America. And Potato is bragging by saying he's Canadian, and if he breaks his arm, it won't cost him a penny. Well, it'll probably cost your ability to drop... What?
Here's our first rock star patient. I think that's just brilliant.
Call me weird, but
He thinks
our
he's
patient has a very uncanny resemblance. They all do. They all do.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio.
Oh, here we go.
This is Ricky Hawthorne, bringing talk, music, and news to
You
the
can
whole
read this
of
one,
2
Mayor.
Point
Shh,
County.
the radio.
If you're listening to us from the newly opened hospital, just turn up that volume, because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people like the voice of a world-class DJ. Coming up next, 42
Mia's
hours of
enjoying
music
this.
from the background band. Enjoy.
I love this. New illness discovered. Mock star. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, mock star. Patients believe themselves to be one of the greatest rock stars the world has ever seen, but they are sadly gaga. We'll send the patient for treatment in our psychiatry.
We're missing a doctor. White coat, average height, answers to doctor.
Do you know, I'm going to get another
Can we turn off
psychiatry
the
straight away.
janitor view, please?
What?
Can we turn off the janitor view, please?
Oh, are we still on? Oh, yeah.
We have been the entire time.
Sorry, everybody. Let's put that there.
Tammy says that politician doesn't believe in state-sponsored healthcare, but who pays for that politician's healthcare? The state.
Oh, that's just... That's,
And Bill also says, Freddy, back from the dead. Well, not really. We've cured a patient in psychiatry. Should we install a dance floor or something for these guys?
Right, probably going to need another doctor already. Nima Studmuffin, what a name. High energy natural. Yeah, not so much about
She's hangry.
Yeah. Short temper, no, argumentative. Grumpy, hasn't owned a pencil. I think it's got to be Nima Studmuffin. Yeah.
Our doctors have diagnosed a patient with verbal diarrhea, but it inquires a pharmacy for treatment. You should consider building one. Also,
Right, we shall
new
do that
technology.
straight away.
Bungle Technologies have given us access to some of their latest technology. A pharmacy drug mixer upgrade and a general diagnosis EZ scan machine. I assume that's how you pronounce that.
Yeah.
Scan machine upgrade. If we buy these for our machines, they will become more powerful, helping us diagnose and cure more patients. To upgrade a machine, we'll need a janitor with a mechanics qualification. Select the machine and choose the upgrade option. A qualified janitor will then upgrade the machine over time. Give it a try, and Bungle might have some more tech for us.
Very
How to
good.
Cure a Mock Star by Crazy Potato. Hand them a guitar and then tell them to play a song perfectly, realizing that they have no talent, and then they will be cured. But after, we can make a large mint on antidepressants.
Pharmacy. Where am I going to put the pharmacy? Oh, yeah, over here, I think.
Velosa says, say what you want about the Brits' ideas on transportation.
I've been humming that tune to myself all week, which is uncanny because I've never heard it before. Or have I? Oh well. More catchy music coming right
You
up.
really like this guy, don't you, Mia?
You know, I think I'm going to download all the voice files for this man and just mix them in with my normal music playlist. It's great. Anyway, I was in the middle of saying what Bill also was saying. Say what you want about the Brits' ideas on transportation, and Bill also has quite a few things to say on that. But they did bring the world some of the greatest musicians.
We need a staff room.
I mean, you know, at least they're not Americans in terms of transportation, and you can still fly around the country for as little as £20.
True.
So, you know, you can't say that many things about the horrible state of British transportation.
Alright, so if I go back... Right, 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. And then go out to here. Stick a door around that side.
But also saying, at least the Americans drive on the correct side of the road. Oh, I apologize. I thought you were talking about public transportation, not the actual road system. Well, I agree with you on that point, but at least that's something that's easily fixed, while you can't just fix America's problems with flights costing you about a jaw and a kidney or something. We can upgrade our drug mixer to make it more effective. If you select the item and choose to upgrade it, a janitor trained and mechanics can apply the upgrade.
Right,
Tammy always drives on the right side of the road. You might encounter some problems in Britain. And New Zealand for that matter. Was it New Zealand or was it Australia? Or was it both of them?
Sure, actually.
I think it used to be both of them driving on the left, but one of them changed recently.
See, and now we can put more rooms in here.
Potato says, in Canada, during the winter, the roads are a free-for-all.
Oh, he needs a ward? Oh, okay. Right, I'm going to pause it just while I move these seats and things, because they're going to be in my way. Huh?
We can move them without cost?
Yeah, we can just pick them up and put them somewhere else.
Wow.
Which I think is really good. So, I'm going to shunt all of this stuff over here. Which, yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense, because why wouldn't you?
Can we move the other plant to be in a symmetrical place?
Sure. Put that over there.
And in fact, put the benches into the corners. That sounds like a reasonable idea.
Yeah, I am gonna. Well, I thought. Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll have them like that.
Yes.
You like that, me? Does that please you,
don't say it like this. You make it sound awkward. Maybe shove both benches closer to the door, and then turn the other ones into the corner, and then you can put something in the corner.
You can't get it that close.
Oh, all right. Well, still, leave them closer to the door so the benches.
We can always rearrange them. You know,
we need to fit them in right now to make it perfect.
It is perfect, Mia. You're just not seeing the perfection.
I disagree. No, they need to be close together.
Well, if I... Oh, no, that's actually got to be mounted on the wall. Right. Can I fit that
Put it down to where the GP's office is.
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense.
You know, it's in a sensible spot, close to the reception, and they'll know what to do in the case of fire. And
well, only the janitors know what to do in the case of fire.
That's not a very good fire safety training. Again, if you shove the benches closer to the door, you can make them sit in the corner like that. Never mind. I feel like we're not on the same page in terms of bench arrangements.
Right, let's just see.
But no, hold on.
I'll have this.
Potato says, no, bad Sal, no loot talks. Someone could clip the audio and do evil things with it. But also is proceeding to clip the stream.
Like that, I think. How close? Oh, look, we can get it almost. We can get it right up to the corner. I'll stick it there, I think. Yeah, if I put it right up to the corner, then I would be able to fit 2 changing screen things in, I think. Yeah, beds. Okay. Yeah, we'll do beds. Needs a bit of a gap, I suppose. Well, maybe, actually. Because we can put them end on end like that, and then I can move that one. Is that one not happy? Yeah, it's happy. I think it might just be a little close to the wall. There we go. Right, and then I wanted... Let's go back to screens again. So I can put that there. Yeah, I like that. And then we've got room for loads of beds. And I can leave a gap between the beds so that then as we upgrade and get more stuff, we can give them, like, you know, bedside table and monitor on the wall and all that sort of good stuff. I'll just put down 6 beds for now, I think. Is there anything? I'll have a locker.
Can we fit that between the reception and the changing things? It
We
looks
might be able
big
to.
enough.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, lovely stuff.
Lovely stuff. Does that please you, man?
Stop it!
What? Just asking.
Well, you were too
Can't
quiet, I couldn't
feel-
hear it.
Can't fit. Well, actually...
Potato proceeds to throw the spray bottle he used to originally spray you with at Belorsa for doing bad things.
Whoa, what's Bernie up to?
He is going to clip the stream, you fool! You brought this
Right,
upon
that'll do.
yourself.
Let's unpause again. We'll need
In the news
nurses,
today,
yes.
Conditions at the Rotting Hill Hospital are getting worse
Dirk Whiz.
every day. Apparently, patients are just as likely to die
Ooh,
from sinkholes
green
and
fingers.
crumbling
Oh, yes.
ceilings
There you go.
as
I'll have
any
you.
diseases. At least that'll keep the queues down.
Was that a death?
I have no idea. I was listening to the
Oh,
radio.
it was. Why did you die? Oh,
Oh,
treatment
well done.
failed. Treatment failed, that's all. We've
Oh
got a
dear, a
ghost.
patient appears to
got a-
have returned from the dead. We'll need a janitor with a ghost capture qualification. We do have one. How nice.
He's captured Nora Trout.
Well, there we go. We have our own Ghostbuster. We don't need to call any new ones. Potato. Upgrade. Do we need to read this?
No, it's okay. It's just tutorial-y type messages.
Well, they've been telling you to upgrade your machinery for quite some time now.
Deposited in a bin is now hospital property.
We don't have a janitor with... Oh, here we go. Maintenance. Short temper funny has a heart of gold. Right, fine. There you go. So, it wasn't the drug mixer, although we can upgrade that. Yeah, go for it. We also need, like, these little places around here. We've got no drinks machines or anything in yet, have we?
Not really.
Sorry for spinning the room around so much. Maybe here. We'll have some burp there. And some cheesy gubbins there. We'll need a bin. Oh, we've got a bin just there.
I
That's
might
not too
not be a
bad.
psychiatrist, but are you sure that this is the most curing position? We already had a snack machine, by the way, in the corner there.
Oh, did we? Where?
Yes, over there in the corner next to the GP's office.
Oh, so we did.
You might want to move it
Yeah.
to another place, I guess.
Oh, we need another receptionist. Look. Okay, assistants. Let's have a look. Coup dessert.
As I was trying to say,
Motivate.
I'm not sure if this is the most
Feel relaxed.
appropriate position for a snack machine. I mean, if you're depressed or have some weird manic mental problem, are you sure that when you go see your psychiatrist, you actually want to stare at one of these machines buying some burp? Anyway, new illness discovered. Bock wards. A rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. We already discovered that,
We
didn't
did. We did in the last hospital. This hospital's now discovered it too.
Oh, we don't share knowledge. Well, okay, I see how it is. Carry on then.
Okay, and staff promotion. Alright, we shall promote and give a pay rise till they're happy.
Tammy calls it comfort food. I don't know. I wouldn't call.
Let's move the burp machine up here maybe then. Because, actually maybe over here.
Maintenance announcement.
Near the staff room? Or maybe in the staff room?
Oh yeah, we haven't put any...
Oh no, we do have two in the staff room. Never mind.
Oh yeah, but they're back to us, yeah. Alright, let's put it here. Yes, because I'm going to put some benches and things over here.
Yeah, that's going to make it better. Thanks, janitor.
He's upgrading it. Can't you see?
No.
And then we can put some benches down here. We'll have some plants. There's no plants in that room. Oh, I think I might have just hurried to get it there. Can we get a plant in there? Yes. I'll have a bin over here.
The PANS lab has unlocked new technology. The machine upgrade is complete. Make sure we've got a few fire extinguishers dotted around to keep our precious machine safe. Bungle Technologies are grateful for our continued support with their psychiatry patients and have given us access to one of their machines, the Extract Pan. This is a high-tech gadget and it is great for removal of unwanted kitchen utensils. Look out for people in need of this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock some more technology. Buying another plot of land nearby will give us more space to develop the hospital.
Okay. So they're expecting us to upgrade.
Fun fact, healthy mind and a healthy body would seem to forbid having quite this much junk food available.
Constructing new buildings. Right, fine. That's just a tutorial message. Oh, we have to own 2 buildings. Alright. So where are we going
Cow
to
farm.
find next? Right, I'm just going to
Oh,
pause.
no. Let's demolish the playground.
Any... That's
Yes, children.
25,000. The cow farm is 50,000. Ooh. I mean, if we went for the cow farm, we might not be able to afford to do much with it. I think it's going to have to be the children's playground.
Well, the children didn't need it anyway.
I guess. Yay! Oh, right, yeah, they've got to demolish the playground before they can build the hospital there, though.
I hope the children come by and are forced to watch.
Oh, dear. Mia, you're such a teacher.
Thank you. If we had the power, we would demolish the playground.
Right, I do have room for another, like...
Room.
Yeah. I can put in
You have
another
room for
doctor's
another
office.
room.
I could put in a diagnosis type thing. So we can fit at least one small office there. Let's just have a look.
Doctor needed in GP's
1,
office.
2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, it'd be a bit weird, but we could put two more either doctor's offices or pharmacies or whatever. what's this? Oh, staff challenge. Do you want to read this, Mick?
Oh, sorry, it looked like a generic thing. Lawrence Hogsback has requested for us, what do you think? What? Has a request for us. What do you think? I'm not usually one for suggestions, but the other day I had this great idea and I can't stop thinking about it. What if we went to, cure some people? Wouldn't that be cool? Cure 10 patients. Time limit 90 days. Rewards 20% happiness and 10 kudosh.
How much have we got? Kudosh is 220. We can probably unlock something. Have we got what are you doing? Oh, he's on a break. Well, why aren't you in the... Get yourself into the staff room, you fool.
Maybe the staff room doesn't have a door.
What about you? You're on a break. Well, you get into the staff room.
Did you build the door for the room?
Yeah, it's there, look.
Did you lock it?
No.
Are they having a chat?
Yeah, if they relax in the staff room, then they recover much faster. Oh yeah, okay, so another doctor's come back from the break. That's good. Uh-oh, we need a PANS lab. This guy's obviously suffering from a bad case of the PANS. Oh no, and there's another guy with a bad case of the PANS. How are we getting on?
Maybe you should pause it and quickly build a pan lab.
Yeah.
Can we fit a pan lab in the main complex of the hospital?
I think it's a bit bigger.
Alright,
Let's have a look. It's got to be 4x4, and I have room for 2 3x3s here. If I was to do a 4x4, it would make this back wall really tiny. And I think I'd rather save that for extra doctors and things as we get busier. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, that's just perfect. That's just made for a PANS lab. Ooh. Look at this.
It's a pan remover.
It is.
It has a magnet.
I think it goes, let's see, that way around, I'm going to say. Although that looks like, I think maybe we need to have this in sort of in the middle of the room a bit.
Yeah, let's. That looks sensible enough. Plop it down.
Doing. Right, we need a fire extinguisher in here in case that thing catches fire. We need a plant to make it look a little bit prettier. And, right, no. Can we... Oh, we can afford a coffee maker. That is a really good thing to have. So, produces a drug that doctors are able to take for some reason. Indeed. Gives a caffeine buzz. So I think that's the thing we should have. And then there's a lot of rooms that we can put a coffee machine in. We'll tuck one in the corner there. Right, I can unpause. Oh no, I can't unpause it until I've... Right. Not sure what we need. I think it's a doctor.
Hold on.
Smashing day for a bit of gardening. I mean, who doesn't like gardening? Digging up a bit of soil, sticking your hands in a bit of manure. Oh, I can almost smell it now. No, wait. The sewage pipes burst again. No, my mistake. Anyway, keep those fingers green.
Do you still like this guy, Mia?
More or less. Say hello to Cell Technology.
Hello, Cell.
And but also says goodbye.
Oh!
Well,
oh
goodbye.
no, I think that's because he said hello, so he's saying goodbye. Where's
I guess there's a queue outside of a GP's office. You might want to look at that. Do we? Yeah, we only have
5 people. Yeah, okay, it's time to build a new GP's office. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Door there.
Also, speaking of which, you might want to reduce the size of the other GP's office.
Yeah, I was thinking that. We'll get there when we need to. A bin.
No unauthorized taking.
A coffee maker.
Ooh, the other GP's going to be so jealous.
Yeah. All right, we're up to at least prestige level 2. Let's put a poster in there.
Cell Technology
That'll do.
points out that he sure did miss a whole lot of the stream.
Yeah.
Well, and
Unfortunately.
surprise, surprise, it's not even the game you're expecting.
Nasty. No, I'd rather have hangry than nasty. Motivated girl next door. High energy and appreciates a glass or something. Oh, sounds like my kind of girl guy. Go find a job.
Do we put coffee in glasses?
I don't mind coffee in glasses.
So she could have her coffee in a glass.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Can I
Something.
put-
Nurse needed in ward.
Where is the coffee maker?
I have no idea.
It's not letting me choose a coffee maker. I think I must need to edit the room. Is there a room not being used? You're not being used. Okay. Because now I can get the coffee maker and I can drop one into the rooms that don't have one. Can we put one in the ward?
Are you sure you should be distributing coffee in the ward? What if the patients just suddenly find they need some coffee?
Well, I'm all for patients getting better faster, and I figure that... Well, and it'll also make the nurses work better, won't it? I mean, who doesn't like coffee in your
Me?
workplace? I mean, imagine if you had a boss who had a coffee shortage. Just think how awful that would be, Mia. Oh, there's already got one in there.
Well,
Let's
I
give
already
these
have a
guys-
boss who doesn't even give me any scrolls, so I can't imagine it getting any worse.
Please run for your lives.
What?
If there's a fire, please run for your lives.
Oh! Oh, I thought that we had an emergency.
2 Point Squabbler for all your local news. 2 points of
One
view
in there.
on all subjects. Because you decide what's true. 2 Point County.
This is 2 Point Radio.
Okay, I think that's one everywhere now, isn't it? Yeah. Very good. I love these mock stars.
In Belorsa's
I don't want to cure them.
In Belorsa's experience, the psychiatrist's offices are usually missing one crucial item. What's that? This is the coffee machine. New illness discovered. Porter's head. Porter's head affects both body and mind. Once thought to be caused by proximity to sea air, it is now known to be chiefly caused by living in Porter's head. We'll send the patients for treatment in our ward.
Okay. Award. We have a ward, don't we? Yes.
Reporter
yes.
visit. Sally Fig Blanket, reporter for 2 Point Radio, is asking to visit the hospital. I'm not sure what she'd be looking for, but it could lead to some publicity. If she's impressed with the hospital, it could be good for our reputation. What do you think? Impress the VIP with a nice hospital.
Okay. Now, I did spot somebody wandering around with lightheadedness, so we're going to have to put in a lightheadedness room.
Relatively quickly.
Yeah. We've got time while they're being treated, but I just need to think. Was lightheadedness a 3x3 room?
I forgot.
Yeah, I've forgotten too. Let's just check. The Deluxe Clinic, that's the one.
But
1,
also is
2,
talking
3,
about
2,
your
3.
psychiatry offices. They're
Yeah.
all missing tissue dispensers.
Oh, in case people cry. Right. I was thinking maybe you were saying that they were all sex therapists or something. I was wondering
What?
where you would go. Nothing, Mia. I'll explain later.
Don't! I didn't even hear it, and I'm not sure if I want to.
Probably not.
Cell Technology says we don't need tissues where we're going.
Yeah,
Ooh,
don't like that.
diagonal console. I like it.
Thank you. We shall have a coffee maker for
Is
whoever's
that
working
standard
in there.
equipment in every room of the hospital now?
Absolutely. Anyone who can have a coffee maker will have a coffee maker. Are we
You'd
doing
probably
the
put some in the
fire
toilets if
extinguisher?
you could.
Yeah, I did check.
Can you?
No.
Oh.
Shame.
Well, it is the light-headed cure room, so you might as well put a poster
Seems
for it.
appropriate, doesn't it? How much kudos have we got? Oh, we've only got 20. Oh, we could unlock the big bin. I might do that actually, so that we can then use the big bins instead of the little bins. Alright, but we don't need a bin in that room. But I think we do need some toilets over here. Let's get... what space is this one?
Don't we need
2,
to have
3,
doctors
4,
actually working in
5,
these
6,
rooms?
7. So it's a 3 and a 4.
Oh, Potato snaps his fingers as he realizes what these guys remind him of. The art style of Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's purposeful as well. I don't think it's accidental.
Yeah, Cell Technology, now that Potato mentions it, says that they do kind of look like that.
I don't know. This toilet might be a bit too big, but we can always remove some space.
Couldn't we just
if
increase the
needed.
number of toilets?
Big bin. Yeah. See, it is very big. Yeah, I'm thinking we might need to expand it. If we don't, then I can just reduce the size.
Although, Cell Technology points out that Wallace and Gromit was a bit more gritty than this clean, computer-generated art style these people are using.
Yeah, it was like full-on animation. Like, I don't want to cure the mock stars. I want them to be left rocking the world.
Apparently, I've hit the nail on the head. Pell also points out that Sal spends all her Noola on equipment without the actual staff to do the healing. A Noola.
It was...
Kudosh, no.
We need...
What
we
was
need
the
a
name you
nurse.
gave your cash?
Nadine
Casheroonies.
Ra.
Cashew
yeah,
nuts.
Pretty good, actually.
I forgot. Say hello to Jane Lily Rainbow.
Hello, Jane Louis Rainbow.
Lily, not Louis.
Oh, Lily Rainbow, sorry. Oh, our money's
Who's-
getting quite low. Ooh, okay.
Well, that's what we're just saying. You spend all your money on rooms and not on bloody people. Unfortunately, we failed to complete the request from Lawrence Hogsbark. Challenge, cure 10 patients.
Oh.
We didn't even cure 10 people.
Well, it's right. We've only just opened the hospital, really. I've had it paused a lot while I've been building rooms.
Jane Lily Rainbow just subscribed to your channel.
Oh, thanks, Jane. And welcome to the streams. Everyone say hello to Jane, chat. So, new illness? Do you want to read that?
Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't realize. New illness pandemic discovered. Involuntary attachment to kitchen utensils caused by extremely low levels of culinary skill. The pan must be carefully removed with a massive magnet. We'll send the patients for treatment in our PANS lab.
All right. So, we haven't...
How can you
Is
be...
that-
In Pan's lab.
Oh, no, that's the Deluxe Clinic. Okay, I was worried we were sending someone with lightheadedness. Where is the PANS lab? I've forgotten.
It's in the new building to the
Oh, yeah.
lower end next to the toilets.
We want to see this.
Well, we'd first need a doctor
need a
in
doctor first. Homer Strong, nasty, no.
Cell Technology and
he's a
Tammy both say
GP.
hi to Jane.
There's diagnosis and GP and psychiatry. No one here is any good at treatment. And I think we want someone good at treatment. I'm going to hire this guy. Oops, not put him outside.
Let's hire him to leave him outside on the cow
in
farm.
here. We are short of GPs all over. Let me just have a look. Right, staff. What I want is, let's pull up our doctors, and I want to restrict some of the jobs. So I want you working in the GP's office. Now, Lawrence, you are the only person who can do treatments. So I'm going to put you in the PANS lab because we've got to cure 3 people. So I want someone who's good at curing.
So all the people with lightheadedness can just die.
Everybody else, right? Where are you?
Oh,
You are.
He's treating a lightheadedness person. You probably shouldn't interrupt this.
Ha. I think I already have.
Oh yeah, well done.
By telling me. Oh no, maybe he will finish that.
No, he's just going to walk away in the middle of this. Are you sure you want to tell him to move right over into the other room, given that there's nobody waiting?
I think there is somebody waiting though. Otherwise they wouldn't have told us we needed.
His office.
I think we just need more doctors, you know.
Well,
These people are good. He's alright at diagnosis. They're all nasty, and he's a student doctor who only does psychiatry, right? I want you doing psychiatry because that's really the only things that you're good at.
Potato urges me to read chat because we have a new human. I'm pretty sure if you're talking about Changeley Rainbow over on YouTube, we already said hello.
We did.
Well, maybe Potato wasn't paying attention.
Oh no!
Oh, we missed the
it.
bloody depanification. Oh, well done, Sal.
Well, there's another patient waiting outside. Let's hope that it's success. Doesn't this floor look like Lego?
Wow.
You know, like all the little bumps.
I went to a holistics nature commune last
What
week.
was it? Oh, he was just checking his coffee maker. All right, let's see how we get on here.
And a bottle of rosemary extract. It cost me a month's wages, but I'm
Oh no, that doesn't look. Is it? I don't think it's supposed to do that. Oh, but it worked. I think she's a little bit disorientated.
Dock round to the roof.
How does she feel cured after this?
She didn't die, I think is an important factor in being cured. And she came away without a pan on her head. So, what more do you want?
I mean, I guess, yes. Cell Technology says that depanning is better than depanification.
Let's see. So is this pick him up and shake him around? Oh no, now look, see. Oh.
Private information. Dear Hospital Administrator, 1-star hospital. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. Like lightning, you have made a mockery of your detractors by striking a second time. You are commended on your endeavors into the inner workings of machines and the human mind, respectively. Now focus on your budding 2-headed empire, or add a 3rd head by opening a new hospital in Flottering, as it's currently not much of an empire. Yours fragrantly, Tarkin Foxbridge, Health Minister. I'm pretty sure that's not the voice I gave him earlier.
No, it's much more posh, your voice earlier.
It's just changing. I come up with something on the fly.
Now, I did see Bernie said it's T-minus 10 minutes.
It is true. It's only 10 minutes left.
All right, well...
Do we stick with
was
this
gonna-
hospital then for the rest?
Till T-minus 5 minutes, and then we'll just go and have a look and see how we're doing on the like the career goals and stuff. So just, yeah, we'll spend a couple of... Oh, cardiology.
Potato pointed out that after that first treatment we watched for depanification, or depanning, that woman will need to be treated for noodle neck afterwards.
Let's put... some
While
more...
Cell Technology would like to argue that it's more like broken neck. Is this guy puking into our bins?
Oh, we need more bins if someone's throwing up. Better that they puke into the bins than on the floor.
I mean, yes, I guess, but not right next to reception.
Oh, what's this?
Publicity update. Sally Fig Blackard latest county roundup just went live. It's a feature on a hospital that's leading the county's healthcare into the future. Oh, it's about us. Great news.
Woohoo!
Challenge. Impress the VIP with a nice hospital. I think we did
We
that.
did it. We succeeded. We get another 20 kudos. Excellent.
Hooray us.
Yeah.
We could buy another large bin.
Our roving reporter,
Oh, what's
Sally
this?
Fig Blanket, has been out recording a new segment on 2 Point County's hospitals. I've never actually seen any of her pieces, but I'm told they're very good indeed. Keep up the sterling work, Sally.
Oh, I thought he was
Excellent.
going to talk more about us. Ward emergency. A group of ward patients have just left a holistics hospital and are now moisturized and looking for further treatment. What? We will be rewarded if we treat this group of patients should we have them sent here. Challenge. Cure 4 patients with lazy bones. Treatment room ward. 1 in the hospital. Time limit 90 days. Rewards 10 reputation, 10 kudos, and 10,000 monetarians.
Spoonereenies, yeah.
Well, we do have a ward that's
And
empty.
it does have 4 beds. Yes.
And a nurse.
All right, so
Patients for the
where
ward are arriving.
Where are they arriving?
Well, they're arriving in the
oh,
Lazy
look, here's
Bones
the
bus.
ambulance.
No, it's the Lazy Bones bus now.
The Lazy Bones bus.
Oh, they each get their
that
own
wasn't-
dedicated bloody bus.
No, I don't think so.
Well, where are they coming from?
I'm not sure. We did say yes, didn't we?
I guess we did. Are they coming out of this tiny car?
Oh,
yeah,
they
they're
are
all coming out of this tiny car. Oh, not all of them. We're missing one. Oh, they're not even going for reception. They're just
No, they're all
striding in
straight
as if
in.
they're owned the
Mhm.
place.
Oh, is this the other one? Come in a bus. Oh, maybe that tiny car was a taxi. And he missed the taxi.
Hold on. Why are the other ones waiting? Why are they not all just walking in? Do we need a second nurse in the ward?
Maybe. Let's get another nurse just in case.
Shouldn't we just quickly
Oops,
pull
wrong
the
thing.
nurse that's currently wandering around the hallway in there?
No, look, this one's got
Gets toilet rage.
there you go. Go in there, get working. We have enough beds, don't we? Yes, because we have 6 beds. Oh,
Right,
what's
I
this?
can see 3 people. Staff promotion. Luna Kodori is ready for promotion from student doctor
Yep,
to
we'll
junior
promote
doctor.
you. We'll promote you. Excellent.
One guy with the emergency light bulb above his head is still outside.
We have enough beds, don't we? Because I can always put more beds in.
Yeah, but they're just another guy just came in.
There's nobody. Queue length 1.
I'm worried that the one guy is the emergency case.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
Oh yeah, and they just filled all the beds. You definitely want to put another bed in quickly, ASAP.
Yep. I've just paused it while we do that. Oh,
need to
are they
click
gonna
edit
make
room.
me edit it in order to get? I didn't. I thought if I clicked on that room, ward items. There we go. I knew I didn't have to. Thingy. What's it? The thingy.
At the top,
Ooh,
top,
bedside
bed.
We
At
can
the
afford
top,
bedside
there's a,
tables.
get the bed in. There's a
Yeah,
man
yeah.
dying in the hallway here. This is the one time you're supposed to get some items without actually worrying about staff.
Can I get? I'd like to get bedside tables as well, though.
Fine, go put in bedside tables. It's not like we're having
See,
dying
no.
people here.
Then you see, we can. Oh, I was going to put it on the other side. Okay, I'll put it on the other side for the other beds. That would interfere with that bed, unfortunately. Okay, so maybe not. Let's just whiz the room around. So we can put one there for him. Oops. Can we not put one there? Why can't we put one there? well, let's just accept what we have then.
In the
maybe.
meantime, Potato suggesting for a special thing for a stream, Sal and Ormir should drink Iron Brew just before or during the stream.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure this stuff can burn eyebrows off. I'd rather not. I'm not sure if you've placed those tables properly.
It doesn't seem to like the bed here.
And the other table at the front there seems to be the wrong way around.
Just a bit nervous because this one's lit up in...
This one man's not getting in his bed. Does he need a nurse to help him with that? Or is he broken?
Doctor to Pan's lab, please.
Is there something wrong with this bed? Extra staff, yeah, get...
What's
2
wrong with
nurses
the
in
guy
there.
standing in front of his bed? He shouldn't be doing this.
He's waiting for a nurse to come help him.
The nurse walked past him twice. And now
the
she's
nurse
having
is-
a mosey around on the seat.
What's wrong with you? Treatment in progress?
I'm worried that he's stuck. And you're going to fail a contract because of him.
Yeah.
How
Do you
about
know what?
quickly...
I think we'll take emergency measures and we'll edit the room. Okay. And now we'll accept the room. It'll kick them all out. They'll all have to get back in bed. But hopefully that'll fix the issue.
Well... Anyway, in theory, people are pointing out that it's time. While we observe the treatment hopefully progressing successfully over there, let me just say, if you've enjoyed the stream and would probably like to see Sal stream more of 2 Point Hospital, are we supposed to mention that tomorrow might happen
I
more?
did mention that, that maybe we will, depending.
There's a very high likelihood that tomorrow at 8 PM GMT plus 1, which will be about 2 hours ago from now if you're watching this live, Sal will be streaming your 2 Point Hospital. I'd be using stream bubbles now to appease Potato, but I kind of didn't really make a proper one yet for 2 Point Hospital.
Lottery winner Arthur
Well,
has announced winning the jackpot hasn't changed him one bit. He made this announcement floating over Croquembouche in his new gold-plated hovercraft, just like he's always done.
Where was it?
Award season.
The awards season is
awards
happening.
season. Well, we've got to let these people get better, and then we've got to do the awards before we finish the stream.
Fair.
Oh, we didn't get a choice.
Well, I guess we don't.
Here we go. Du-du-du. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
It's us, probably.
Doctor of the Year goes to...
Probably not us.
Yay!
Hogsback, that's probably just because he wanted to cure people for a change.
Woohoo!
How dare he?
Nurse of the Year goes to... Oh, boo.
Yeah. I mean, our nurses just let people stand in front
Janitor
of
of
the
the
beds.
Year goes to...
Janice of the Year?
No, janitor, not Janice. Boo, not our Janice. And what's this? Assistant of the Year goes to...
We're performing really poorly here.
Yeah, our staff are not doing very well. I've not been keeping an eye on them, though, to be fair. Employer of the Year goes to... Yay, me! I'm the best boss. You keep on telling me that. I am the best boss.
Well,
No deaths? No, we did have a death, didn't we?
yeah,
so it won't
and
be us.
it turned into they turned into a ghost, and we stored them in a
That's
vacuum
right.
cleaner.
Most prestigious hospital. I doubt this'll be us.
Well, we have coffee machines.
Oh, the coffee machines must have done it. Yes, get in. Oh, finger pistols. Patient's Choice Awards goes to... Yay!
We
They
got
obviously
half of
learned
the
from last
categories
time.
again.
Fantastic.
Well, there we go. We did it.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
I was in the
but,
middle of saying things. However, alternatively, if you'd rather watch something less simulated and more interactive, and most importantly, with more mice, as in mouses, plural of mice. You could tune in on next Wednesday, at 8 p.m. GMT +1, where I'll be carrying on streaming Ghost of a Tale. The story seems to be progressing nicely. I'm not sure if that's going to be the last stream, but, we seem to be close to the end there. However, if neither of us are your particular cup of tea, or you just want to indulge in unnecessary amounts of alcohol metaphorical alcohol over the weekend, there's also always on offer Crazy Potatoes Crazy Weekend Fruity Cocktail Streams. I'm going to get that right at some point. He hasn't decided yet what he's going to stream, but we have to assume at the moment that it's going to be a surprise thing. Probably something with either a story or art related. We don't know. Point in case being Saturday on Crazy Potato's Twitch channel, which he could link right now in chat. Alternatively, it's Crazy Potato.
A very thorough quote for today's nice words of the day. Remember that you are strong and blessed, that to live is to learn, and that all bad things happen for a reason.
Whoa,
Good
whoa,
ones
whoa.
come to those who wait. That's a lot of nice words, Megan.
I thought I saw a mouse.
What is this?
Oh.
Is that a shoe?
I think it's a monobrow. Got it. Well, if you want to know about monobrows, you'll have to come back next time.
A warm
Yes.
greeting to you all this fine morning, especially those of you in Flottering, where renovations have been completed on the bridge that leads to the town's ancient castle. Officials say people crossing over will no longer need to wear parachutes and life jackets. It just won't be the same.
Yes, like I was trying to say, for the 4th time now, I believe. Stream's over now. Thank you for watching so far. Please tune into one of the other streams I've mentioned.
I'm just going to have a quick look at the career goals. No,
Do you
got
want to
any
look at the
there.
leaderboard, just in
Yeah.
case someone
Hey,
bought the game
I'm
already?
number 1.
Well done. I'm not sure how long it'll last. Hold on, here's a trick. If
What?
you don't want to have any competition on the leaderboard, unfriend all your friends.
Yeah, indeed. Right, save career. And yes, so like I said, I would love to do an impromptu stream tomorrow night, but we are changing our technical setup.
So in
the
case
evening.
it goes horribly wrong, we probably won't stream.
Or the stream might be a bit later than normal.
Either that, or it'll just be at the same time with horrible quality. We'll never know.
Well, we will. We'll know by tomorrow night, actually.
Yeah,
It'll either not happen, it'll happen at the normal time, it'll happen at the normal time but be substandard quality, or it'll happen a bit later than normal. One of those 4 things, they are the 4 options.
You're confusing me.
Right, everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all soon.
Hold on, I wanted to do this cool YouTubing thing,
Oh, go
where
on.
I say, we would probably highly appreciate it if you went on to YouTube and click the dumb thumbs up button so
okay.
we can feel validated in our choice of game, specifically Sal's choice of game. I had literally no say in this. But if you do, it would probably do some nice things for us. I'm not sure what those things are, but I am told that YouTubers find pots of gold in every thumbs up you leave.
So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you maybe tomorrow at some point.